Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Well, good night comes later. Welcome. My name is Nick Lakhani. Welcome to this stream. This is Groove Leaders Unite at Groove Asia, and we have a humdinger for you. Let's take it away. Karen is my program director behind the scenes. She's going to share the PowerPoint and anything else that she needs to do. Let's take it away. This week, we're going to talk about the Geek Squad. Yes, let's make it very exciting. Everybody wants to talk geek, don't we? I mean, geek, Klingon. I mean, it's all Greek to me, right? This is the point. It's different languages. Well, maybe not so. Stay tuned. This week's edition, obviously, we're talking about courses and communities, and we on our new time slot, by the way, Wednesdays at 1800 GMT plus 8. If you're in live like Tyra, put in hashtag live, and if you're watching the playback, then just put in hashtag not live. Hashtag replay. Okay, so I want you to tell me what you think. Okay, now, are you expecting lots of techno babble, gobbledygook, lots of techie language? Well, I will disappoint today. Let's go. Now, what we're going to do is, you've seen these slides before. I'm just going to go through them. If you want to read them, pause them. Today, we're covering a little bit on the technology, right? And everybody has a different why on creating courses. For me, ultimately, and I know for a lot of you, is you want to have financial freedom. Think about it. Two simple words, two words starting with F, and these words are good words. Financial freedom. The ability to make decisions, the ability to go and do whatever you want to do, or you have to do, or you need to do. All right? Now, one of the specific things that I want to bring to your attention is that within the next 6 or 7 years is projected, by one source at least, that the online course market globally is going to hit 848 billion US dollars. Okay, so just take that in. Now, after COVID, I mean, this is 4 times the number that was on a couple of years ago, just after COVID. And even then, before COVID, it was huge. The increase since before COVID has been huge already, and it's going up. It's going to get bigger. Why not leverage your skills, knowledge, experience in order for you to get a change of lifestyle, financial freedom, look after the future of yourselves, and also your family, pay those bills, pay the mortgage, hospital bills, whatever it is. This is one of the reasons why you became an entrepreneur, is so you can actually have a different lifestyle compared to the 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, regular paycheck, never late, always on time. But that's not who we are we? That's not really. Okay, so today we're going to talk about tackling technology, and I want you to think about this, and I'm going to make a couple of assumptions here. You may not be so tech savvy, okay? Right? Is that okay for me to make that assumption with you? The reason for that is that we know that there are a number of skills involved in being an entrepreneur, skills that are needed throughout the business, and not everybody has every skill, right? And this is one of them. So not everybody has the tech skills to make a success of creating online courses, or doing the online marketing, or doing the sales, or doing, or any of these things. But let's talk specifically about the technical aspect. Embracing technology. I put that in there because I want to make it a positive word. Embracing technology. It's a good thing. Okay? It's not something to be avoided. It's something that Tyra is saying, yes, that's right. So it's a positive word, right? Embracing technology. And people like Tyra and Karen and others in the community, we've gone and embraced the technology. We're on a journey, right? There's no, you know, 0 and 1. It's not binary. It's a journey. It's progression. It's like anything. Um, Being comfortable around technology is important. The reason for that is that even though you may not enjoy the tech in your business, it's very important to know what you need to do. It's very important to get a breakdown of the activities that are in play. Make sure you know what those activities are, how long it takes, etc. And if you still want to actually go and pass it off to somebody else, that's your prerogative. But have the knowledge in the first place so you can manage this person effectively in creating or doing the tech for you. So it could be creating videos, editing videos, doing social media. It could be creating the online courses. It could be taking video, actually shooting the videos even, or using the AI. We're all big on AI these days, aren't we? Especially in the Groove Asia community, iSummit. And I want you to think about how to leverage the tools that are there, not just the tech, but other things as well. Being organized, having the right mindset, all of those things come into play. But you have to manage each one. Otherwise, it becomes like a corner of your house that you never go to for fear of finding something that confuses you, that scares you. It was Halloween yesterday, wasn't it? How many of you are scared? Would you go to the corner of the house which scares you and willingly go there and lift up the rugs or look behind the paintings or look behind the furniture? Would you do that? Well, we're automatically scared of it, aren't we? What I'm saying to you is you need to embrace technology, embrace the things that you fear so that you can then have it closer to you, learn more about it, and be able to manage it. Even though you may not want to deliver it in the end for yourself, you still need to know the processes, right? Okay? So that's really important. Embrace the technology. Don't be scared. If you're scared, then let's go back to the 9 to 5 job, right? Because that's safe, isn't it? We don't have a problem there. We don't deal with tech there much. But we don't want to do that, do we? Look at the benefits of actually doing this, being an entrepreneur, being your own boss, making creative decisions, and going out and impacting your clients in a beneficial manner so that their lives improve. That's what we want, isn't it? That's what I want. I want to benefit anybody out there in a positive manner so that they can sell their courses, create their communities, and be able to serve them for the betterment of all. All right? Now, navigating online platforms and tools. Now, we talked about this last week, didn't we? A little bit about picking the right tools and so on. Now, here, as I said last week, there are a number of tools available. Okay, there are a number of things available. There's a variety, and you need to research, select the best ones, and then after you've done all your research, you've done all the legwork, all the finding out what it is you want, how you want to do it, then choose Groove. Okay, I'm being facetious here. The reason I came to the Groove platform and to Groove Asia is that the platform has everything I need. I need the ability to have websites, to have funnels, landing pages, to create my online courses, to import videos, to go and create my courses, have them fulfilled, have ability for membership sites, have the ability to sell these courses on my websites. So I don't have to go and pay a monthly fee to other providers. I just pay the one fee. That's it. Very simple. And to start off with, you can actually do this on the free account anyway. How does that sound to you? Right? It's like me saying to you, great, you know what you can do? You're going to sell shoes. You're going to sell shoes on the main street, on the high street. And I've got a shop for you. It's a wonderful unit. It's a big enough unit. Whatever size you want, it's going to be there for you. You can make it small. You can make it bigger. You can sell as many things as you want in it. And it's going to be free for you to start off with. How does that sound? Or if you're just selling if you just have the one course or you can have it free all the time. How does that sound for you? Yeah, if you like that, type in free into the chat. Okay, so and this is the point. With Groove, you don't have to go and make that huge investment early on. The investment is, and this is what we do, is to educate you on what you can do with the platform. All right? And it does everything I need today. I think it'll do everything for you. So Tyra's saying free. Thank you, Tyra. In terms of the tools, in terms of the platforms, you have to be able to effectively navigate them, go through the steps. Now, would it be a good idea to have some training on these tools? Well, I have some good news for you. Over the last few weeks, we went to the Breakthrough Retreat in Malaysia, right? Karen, can we take the slides away for a minute, please? And what we did in Malaysia was we had a breakthrough retreat, which was amazing. I promise you, absolutely amazing, life-changing for me. Okay, and also as a surprise, and a pleasant surprise, by the way, I was asked if I wanted to take on the role as VP of Technology for Groove Asia. Yeah, absolutely blown away with the opportunity. I absolutely said yes immediately. It's something that not only that I think I can actually help the community with, I can help whoever's watching this stream today. Because what we're going to do for you is not only give you the advice that we're giving you at the moment, the little bit of information and so on. We're going to be planning 5-day challenges again. We're going to be doing extra little bits of training as well. Those of you who are using AI, hey, Peter's already started it. Have a look on the YouTube channel, Groove Asia CM, and he actually did a stream on Midjourney a few days ago. So we are active. We are going to be doing things for you to move on to the platform and understand more on what you're doing in terms of the tech, in terms of the Groove platform. And myself, I want to make sure that you know how to create your courses. Okay? That's very important to me. So what I want you to do is to look out for them, hit, comment in the chat, like and subscribe the channel. You're going to be notified of every stream that I do. So, for example, the next one's next week, this time. And also, there may be other streams that may pop up. So it'll actually notify you. Boom. So, Nick's going live, Peter's going live, Karen's going live, Simon's going live, Ching Yu. We want you to actually go and be able to consume the content for the betterment of yourself in terms of personal development, and ultimately for your business to be more successful, to have more impact, to have more leverage, and see the output that comes at the end of the day. Okay? So that's very important from my point of view. It's not about trying to confuse you with gobbledygook and different languages and so on. One of the things that I like to do, and I hope that you agree with me, is that I keep things very simple, depending on who the audience is and what they know. So if, for example, if there's something you don't understand, just ask me the question in the chat. Okay. If you want to talk about courses, one of the things I've got as a call to action for this stream is to have a consultation with me at a convenient time. And the link is below. Karen's going to share the link as well. And the key is to take action. If you have your idea, you get information, you learn new things, but if you don't take action, you may as well have spent the last, at that time, being with your family or doing something else. Because if you're not going to take action, what's the point? This is the key. In this organization, in this community, we want to, and Peter says, yeah, we're here to help. Absolutely, Peter. Peter's one of our wonderful leaders in this community. And one of the things I like about Peter is that he's always willing to help anybody. You just have to raise your hand. Okay? So Peter as well, Karen as well, we're available for consultations to actually go and move on. I mean, everybody's, we give everybody a consultation. So just make use of it. All right. One of the things about this, though, is, and I keep saying this about the action, it doesn't matter what courses you go on. It doesn't matter what things you learn. And if you go on them, great, fantastic. It's what you do with them, because then your mindset, if you're able to actually take a small snippet of information and then turn it into action, you may hit a few, walls or whatever, but that's where you need to ask for help. That's where you need to go and search more. That's when the curiosity kicks in. That's when your hardworking, your work ethic kicks in, your ethos, the fact that nobody's going to hand anything to you. You've got to go and find it. Let some of those things kick into your mind and go and have that hunger to find out more and how you can move along, how you can move on to your destination. And early on in my series, we talked about goals and thinking about what you're going to achieve and so on. And you create a plan. You've got to execute it. You've got to take action. Okay. All right. Let's have the slides back, please, Karen. Okay. Now, in terms of the tools, one of the most important things is, yes, there are tools, and Groove has a lot of wonderful tools that can help you. There may be third-party tools that we may refer you to and so on for certain things. What's really important, for example, be aware of the environment you're living in today in terms of the internet. Be aware that, for example, I live in the UK, and we have GDPR laws, basically the laws surrounding data security. In other countries, there are certain things that you can do, you cannot do. You have to be aware of them. In USA, you're talking about the FTC, and you have to make sure that you don't make claims about earning income, things like this. Okay, you, as a business, you need to be aware of this. This is your hard work and due diligence, right? Same with the tech. You need to go and make sure that any data you collect is kept securely, kept in a lawful manner, and used in the correct manner that it was intended for. Because one of the things that you need to be aware, and you have to learn from the very beginning, you need integrity in running a business. You need to be a person who keeps their word. Okay? And when you create your brand, that's your integrity, that's your word, that's who you are. All right. So it's very important you start off as you mean to go on. Okay. Now, one of the things is that be aware of laws surrounding data and so on, and also, but just go learn about the technology needed to get the things done that you need. Okay. Worst case scenario, I'll tell you a story. One of my clients, she trains she trains dogs, and she wanted to create a video course on how to train your puppy. Brilliant. Sounds easy, right? And she's great with the dogs, by the way. She's absolute master at her craft. But she struggled on certain bits about, okay, no problem. But what we did was, I just said, right, get an iPhone, shoot your lessons on your iPhone, right? So get somebody to record you while you're training the dogs, have it structured, plan it out in advance so that you get the shots that you need. Then you can actually create the videos, upload them to the system. I showed her how to actually do that, upload them. I created web pages for her and landing pages and the mechanism to go and sell the courses. We did it together. She was able to do it. She's able to sell her courses now. And now she's creating the next one. Okay? So even though you don't think you can do it in a million years, it can be done. You just have to want it badly enough, okay? You have to want it. All right, let's carry on. Troubleshooting technical issues. This is interesting because you're going to get issues as an entrepreneur. You're going to get things that block you, things that come in the way, and technology is one of those things. You're going to have connectivity issues. If, for example, I'm here, I'm doing a live stream, my internet gets cut, guess what? You won't be able to see me. Okay, no problem. But it's not the end of the world. As soon as my internet's back, I'll carry on with the stream, and hopefully it won't take too long to get up to speed. If I'm doing an event, like for example with Groove Asia, we've got events coming up, I'll make sure that we've got some sort of backup, and we do have backup in place with, Karen's my program director today. We have a team. Okay, so there are ways and means that you can get around issues, especially on the technical side. So for example, the things that go along to, for example, creating your courses, shoot the video. You don't have to be on the video, by the way. You can have it so you can put a slideshow on, a PowerPoint, or some cartoons, or some other graphics on there, okay, or just words going on screen. It's up to you. Peter's saying, yeah, integrity, absolutely. So now one of the other things is that whenever you get stuck, you don't go away and hide. It's not that corner of the house that you can never go to. You have to go into it, face it, and then ask for help. Find out where to get help from. Find out where to get answers from. Okay? The world is a lot smaller place these days with the internet. In some ways, it's harder because the technology is improving so much day by day. But you don't have to know everything. You just have to know the next 3-5 steps. Okay? You don't have to know everything today. You have to know enough to get going to the next steps that you need to take. So cybersecurity, user data. I've mentioned this already, haven't I? It's important that you, for example, have antivirus software on your devices, not just your Apple Mac or your Windows PC, but your laptop, your mobile phone, all of those kind of things. Peter's saying, hey, you can use an AI avatar instead of being on screen. That's a brilliant idea. Yeah, absolutely. So let's go with the next item on here. Staying up to date with technological advancements. Where you find a place where they can explain things clearly to you, either on paper or on video or live, or some sort of forum where you can read posts and so on, then continue to go back. And this is what we do over here at Groove Asia. We have various events going on. Read the emails that come out, because there are opportunities for you to progress and learn and actually connect with us as well. So keep going back, and we will help you stay up to date with anything to do with Groove. For example, recently we've had the Groove.ai. Are we going to be doing sessions on that? Maybe some live streams, and maybe even some, other things further down the line. We want to keep you up to date so that you can keep your business on track. That's the biggest thing. Okay. So, look, I'm going to just go with the summary on here now. We talked about the Geek Squad. You don't have to speak Klingon. You don't have to, be 100%, dyed-in-the-wool techie, but you do need to understand it. Okay, you need to embrace it as a non-tech savvy entrepreneur. You need to embrace it. Don't be scared of it. It doesn't bite. That's technical. Oh, that's a joke. Never mind. Navigate online platforms. Well, the Groove platform for creating courses, communities, all of this has everything that you need. Tyra is commenting, learning until the L drops and becomes earning. Oh, love that. She's a poet. She's a modern day poet. Thank you, Tyra. Remember, troubleshoot the technical issues, get some help, Google it. There are lots of help around, but also, as I said, in the Groove community, we have a fantastic support system. We have not only the training for our community, we have a protege team, and we are creating not only people who are actually developing their businesses, but also leaders within the community as well. People that you and I can look up to, Karen, Peter, Tyra, and more. We have other things going on as well, which just read your emails or come to events and just embrace the community in there as well. Okay. Cybersecurity, user data, very important. Legal requirement where I live. Okay. Absolutely. Stay up to date with the advances that are going on. Be aware. You find some place where they can break things down for you in ways that you can understand. And as I said, my job as VP Technology is to make sure that we give the message in the ways in which you can understand. If you're not getting it, let me know. What I want you to do is to, after today, first of all, attend regularly. We're doing stream Wednesdays now. Wednesdays at 6 p.m. KL time, which is GMT +8. So work out whatever time it is for you, wherever you are. If you want a private consultation with me about Groove or what you heard here today, the link is in the chat, and also you can actually go through and create that appointment with me. And things that are coming up, Groove Asia resources and events calendar. Well, let's take a look at that, shall we? Now, this is a resources page, and you can see here the calendars at the top of the list, okay? So we'll take a look at that in a minute. What else have we got on the resources page? We have various events that are going on, Power of AI, new members orientation. That is going to be happening in 90 minutes, folks. New members, if you're not a member of Groove Asia already, just come along and register and just see what we do. Karen's going to run that session. She is fantastic. She's a fantastic leader because what she does is she makes sure she never leaves anybody behind. Okay? She doesn't leave anybody behind. So we got special events going on, breakthrough retreat, which we had as well, and so on. Private consultations are here as well. And we have a number of consultants, authorized consultants that do this. Now, in terms of the calendar, let's take a look. Let's check the calendar. And as you can see from here, this is UK time, by the way, because it's my computer. And so this is where we are at the moment. Oh, actually, sorry, this is Kuala Lumpur time, 6 p.m. Okay. Right. So at 8 p.m. Kuala Lumpur, which is midday for me in UK, and 8 a.m. in Eastern time. All right, is the new members orientation right there. At the same time, we have AI fundamentals going on, right? Tomorrow, we've got Groove Kart with Peter. He's running that session for you, the GLU. and also Tyra's Power Hour, and that is Karen's GLU, right? There lots of things going on. Now, there's a special event coming on Saturday. I think you're going to love it. Now, this is GrooveCart. Okay, so GrooveCart is right here. You can click on it and you can actually go through and register here. If Karen, you can put the link into the chat, that would be brilliant. Now, let me tell you about GrooveCart. Okay, so let's take the PowerPoint away, please. When Peter was explaining to me the kind of things you can, I mean, I know the kind of things you can do, but the way he described it to me, he made it seem very simple to follow and step by step. And he's a man of his word. So what he's going to do is he's going to take you through and give you an introduction to GrooveCart, how to get started. You can follow along with him on your computer, or you can watch and make notes and then try it yourself. The biggest thing about this is we want you to be comfortable with technology. This is some of the things that we were talking about earlier, right? Be comfortable with the technology and make sure you're able to actually get your store up and running. And he's going to talk about various things about what to put on there and how to go about it. The key is that he's going to help you get your store up and running so that you can get started. You can have a shop front and you can start selling whatever you want to sell. Take the opportunity, sign up for it. You will not be disappointed. Now, having said that, I just want to thank Karen, my PD today, program director. Fabulous job again, Karen. Karen, give me a thumbs up, or have I missed anything? Let me know. We're on again this time next week, 6 p.m. Kuala Lumpur time, GMT +8. If you've got questions or comments, put them in the chat. Thank you to all of those who've been contributing so far. If you're seeing this as a replay, just put #replay. Tell me what you think. Give me suggestions to improve. Give me things, tell me things that you didn't understand, and I'll cover them next time, okay? In the meantime, you have a brilliant week. Come and attend some of our other events that are going on. Move forward in your business, take action, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.
Hi, this is Simon Liang with GrooveAsia.cm. Are you already a part of the #1 community in the world? If not, do so right now for free training and support, along with 5 sessions to help you succeed. Start now by joining us in our private Facebook group and get more exclusive video content on our YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe with notifications turned on for all updates. Join our community right now. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you on the inside at GrooveAsia.cm.